Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we are starting up something a little bit different here. I figured since we have our whole Duconia survival series going on, where it's a lot of me just kind of building stuff and getting back to you guys, doing update videos and that kind of stuff, but I'm not actually a whole lot of playing Minecraft together. I figured I really want to get started with a modded series and things like that, where it's just kind of, just me playing and actually being able to play the game. So I just started up here. This is on the Resonant Rise pack in 1.7.10. So going back a little bit in Minecraft here, but we spawned ourselves here in a lovely desert biome. And so, oh, there's a town over here already. Oh crap. But anyway, so what I want to get going with this series here is I want to stick with the same type of theme of building a big cool city world and whatnot. So what I have, my main goal in mind here is to use the mod, what is it called? Ancient Warfare. Ancient Warfare allows you to create NPCs and all these different things. All right, I'm gonna turn that thing down up here at the top. Let's see if we can. Oh, people are talking. But anyways, I want to really work with Ancient Warfare here. I'm going to turn this down and bring the scale down to probably a little bit. 0.4. That's a little bit better. But I really want to bring that mod into life and actually create a working city, because we can get things like water mills, farms, and all these different structures that will auto harvest that we don't have to do anything for. These villagers are really weird. They talk a lot. Emerald for breads, cookies. Let's see what we got in here. So there's a hell of a lot of mods installed on this that I really don't know what they do. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the modded stuff. I've used Ancient Warfare enough to know how to get started, and it has a really progressive tech tree and an awesome wiki. So with that, we'll be able to get everything going. We can get a lot of automated resources. Oh man, this is a lot of crap going on. I'm gonna turn the sound down here for a quick sec. But anyways, so what I really want to be doing with this is a lot of like actually playing the game with you guys instead of the update videos. So a lot of me playing the game and just things like just like actually doing things instead of just, oh, here I did this, here's an update. We grab these grapes and then so we don't starve. But I think today the plan is going to be, let's try and find a new place to build, or a new sorry villagers, find a place to build. That's goal number one. So we want to go out and find a cool biome. I guess we should have probably, oh, C4. All right, so we got this map set up, journey map. We could go off that way. That's a little something biome over there. I don't really know. There's a stronghold behind us this way. Okay, getting that out of the way. That's those. God, so used to having Optifine to zoom in. That's a fortress created through Ancient Warfare, the mod that we really want to use, or that I really want to be using here. And basically, you can go and assault those fortresses after you create enough people and create an actual city. You create soldiers and things like that. You can go assault those fortresses, and they have a lot of loot, a lot of iron armor and swords, which you can equip to your army men, and a lot of bows and arrows, etc. So it's just, I think it's a really cool mod where you can actually go and create these whole like civilizations, which is really, really fun in my opinion. So let's try and get our way out of the desert here, and hopefully we can find something cool. We can pick up the sugar cane as we go. I figured we want to try and look for a little plains biome, because those are pretty easy to work with, and they can be pretty cool and interesting. We've got an obelisk right up here. I don't really know what that does. Looks obsidian, that's Thaumcraft. All right, so that's a mod that we're not going to be touching for a long time. Does this say acacia? Acacia could be kind of cool. But yeah, so let's just try and find a cool place where we can settle down, get some stuff going, and just kind of start a whole new series in a life and kind of all that fun stuff. And that is a lot of sound from fireworks. Oh man. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to figure out how we want to set up the sound so you guys can still hear stuff, but the things like that don't just blow it up out of proportion. As you guys can tell, I'm kind of doing this makeshift series as we go, and because I really want it to be a lot of natural, like me playing Minecraft instead of it. The Duke Survival, as much as I do enjoy it, feels a lot of like I'm just doing a lot of work and then I'm creating the video. So this one, we can kind of just do it as is, and it's a lot more time for us to interact with each other. And the updates for this will probably record a few videos at once and then like post them and then revisit the series again later, because I figure I don't want to get burnt out doing one series. So I'd very much like to start doing multiple things and just kind of having that extra time to do whatever. And I'm gonna mess with keybinds real quick and be right back, because there's a few annoying ones that I don't quite have yet. So I'll be right back, guys, and go and do that. Alright, so we're back at it. Apparently you can't set a sprint keybind in 1.7.10, so that's kind of annoying. But we'll be fine. Just get used to the double tapping W to get going. Oh, what the cactus? But yeah, we're gonna keep running around this way and venturing off until we find something cool. Oh, we got another village over here. All right, well that's 2 villages in a row if we ever need to revisit them. Got some oil right there that we can use later on. But I figure what we can do right now is just kind of get a lay of the land and start collecting things. Why do they have bees in the desert? Doesn't make sense. God, these villagers are super annoying. Let's just... Do they have a smith or something that we can steal things from and get out of here? What is this? What is in here? Oh. So much stuff. Taking a torch. That's it. Oh, there's a smith. But yeah, so right now our goal is we can grab some of that wheat over there and get going. Dark steel, ooh, a saddle. And a steel axe. That will come in handy. And some leggings. So we got a weapon and we got a little bit of armor. And we can eat our little grapes that we grabbed at the last village while we pick up all this stuff. What happened here? What the hell happened here? I guess that is modded Minecraft generation for you. What I really want, can this, I guess we could turn acacia. Oh, that is a little messed up. I'll have to go see if I can't fix that. Can we create a dark steel bucket? No, we can't. We can create dark shears. Alright, well next time I'll come back and I'll have hopefully fixed up a lot of the issues that we've had with just different things. But for now, let's just try and find a home where we can settle down at and get to work on that. It looks like down here on the map we can see a lot more general interesting things. Oh, cinder pearls. Can't you turn these into like blaze somethings? Yeah, blaze powder. Okay, that'll be nice. I guess we could settle in an acacia place. This would be kind of interesting. We could get some work done with that. Oh, let's go check over there. Let's go see what's over in this general direction. I'd like to do something with a little bit more variety of wood than just acacia. So this is jungle wood and oak leaves. What type of biome is this? Oh, the brushland? Alright, well, we could settle in a brush. I like this a little bit more than the other. I think it's a bit more interesting than the acacia. We could get a eucalyptus tree. Looks like a dungeon in here or something. Can't break those yet. So yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of fireworks going off every now and again as we get these random first starting achievements. And let's see what's over here. It's starting to get to be nighttime, so I'd like to start finding somewhere to settle down if we can. I'd rather not be running around way late at night. Okay, we can't go through that door. Broken. Iron, gravel, ore. So I guess what we want to do is actually chop. No, we've chopped down a few trees. There's another village over there. And it looks like, what is that? Mimico essence and some wool. Well, we could, if we can find a sheep. we could create some shears with those dark steel, that dark steel that we got. So I guess that's our goal right now, is to find some sheep and skip this night, because that does not sound like a fun idea. There's some sheep right ahead of us over here. See them on the mini map. You can see the little sheepy faces. And luckily we got this great axe that we can just kind of choppy choppy. Sorry, sheep. It's for the good, for the greater good. And that, and that. We got ourselves a bed. And we can sleep the night away and come on back in the morning. Alright, so there we go. I guess now we can start venturing out some more. We really got to figure out the food issue here. We got raw food and things, stuff, and more stuff. We have coal, so if we got some stone, I guess we need to make a wood pick to be able to get stone, huh? I was really hoping we could. Oh no, we can make a dark steel pick. Oh hell yes. All right, we're gonna make a dark steel pick real quick, and then we can do that. Can we? Nice. It's got a lot of durability on it too. Looks a little derpy compared to everything else, but oh, what do you want? What do you want? Get out of here. The hell? Dick. Just walking out of nowhere and hitting me. Guess we want to get some stone. Dirt wouldn't be the worst either for now. But I think this area around us is actually a pretty cool spot to kind of lay out our first starting area. I think it'd be kind of cool to get a jump start and get going from here. I was really thinking about just kind of starting the series out with a bunch of crafting materials, but I decided against it because I figured it would be more fun to actually go through and pick up everything. Granted, we'll be doing a lot of skipping of all the mining extravaganzas that go on for hours just trying to get things, because there's so many modded ores it'll actually be quite a long time. But actually doing the building and that kind of stuff together, I figure will be a really fun way to interact with you guys and get more content out while still getting some high quality building in, because yeah, we don't have conquest here, but we can make some pretty cool stuff with this texture pack. And let's see, I think that's a bamboo forest over there. Yeah, it looks like bamboo. Yeah, I actually really like this area. I know I was saying, oh, maybe not the acacia biomes or the savanna biome, but you know what? Might just want to settle down here. Let's go up here and see if there's anything extremely interesting nearby. There's just a lot of good biomes nearby. Like, we got the desert town right there that we can kind of work with. They have all the crops and things in the barrels that we can borrow, of course. You know, borrowing. Yeah, well, let's make sure we don't starve to death. But yeah, so we could do that, and then kind of I don't really want to make it on top of this hill though, because I know there's a lot of issues with, like, we actually really want to be kind of lower down, because we're gonna make a quarry eventually where we can create miners that will go and mine, of course, and so they just kind of create this big block that goes straight down. That being said, see if there's anything immediately interesting down this way, but it looks like more savanna, which actually isn't the worst thing. Like, that's kind of, let's check that out before we settle down. I know we probably should be picking up like all these mystical flowers and things, but I'd really like to find a place where we can settle first, and then kind of choose our spot to chill at. I guess this is getting us oak saplings, so we could turn it. Like, it's weird because it gives jungle wood and then it gives oak saplings. No, birch. What the hell? These birch leaves? These are oak leaves. Why am I getting? I'm so freaking confused, man. Alright, well, there's oak saplings. We got birch saplings. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. We got a bunch of seeds. We got a bunch of saplings. And we're pretty much... We got enough starting materials to get ourselves going. That looks like a giant mountain over there. There's another village there. What the hell? Let's look at what the. We got the village right over there. Yeah, it's right there. So that's one right over there. We have that one right there. We have that one. And then we have the first one that we passed. We've had 4 villages in a day of Minecraft. That's insane. Alright, well, I think we're gonna. That's a. Okay, that mountain is. We definitely don't want to be going up there. That's not what we're looking for. But let's go check out this village, and I think we're just gonna come back and kind of. I really like this area right here. Actually, we got the water kind of. Got this cool river going through it. Let's check out the map again. Follow to jump back to us, but like if we kind of go up in this area, look at that river, we could bring that so it comes all the way through here. That's a really cool spot going out to the sea, and then again we have access to the sea, which kind of is a natural place for a city to be starting up at and actually to be growing instead of just some random ass place. We got all these cool interesting biomes around us like that. Like what the, I don't know what the hell that is. It looks kind of ugly to be honest, but it's something we can work with. Like, we can create some interesting stuff out of this. At least it's something that we can go off of. Got some carrots. Grab up the carrots, and we can grab up the wheat right here. And I'll be a good guy and replant them for him. Oh, don't eat it, replant. That's one of the biggest pet peeves I have when I play on Minecraft servers, is if people take stuff from villages and then they don't replant it. So I always try and be like, what the? Hobgoblin? What the hell is going on here? I am so confused. He's killing everybody. The hobgoblins are killing the villagers. What? Okay, well, I guess the hobgoblins own this place now. Maybe we can loot it and be okay. Ooh, an emerald. Emerald! Alright, sorry villagers. Let's see, I need interesting books. Witchcraft, farm page, book. Heroes and You, Tinker's Construct, we get that book. That is items, Tinker's Construct. Alright, well this village is more or less dead. It's a bummer. But I guess that means more. What the hell is over there? Alright. I think executive decision. We're settling back over in this area. We're just gonna kind of get started, work with what we got, and see what we can't get going here. So I think our first step, of course, as usual, is going to be doing a little bit of mining and wood collection. We got enough for a furnace right now, but we really need to get like a bucket going so we can start some farms and actually get some lasting food going. And beyond that, I think our what we need to create first is this thing called a research table and a research book, I believe. So that's where we want to be going first, because that's how we can get. Basically, what we're doing is we're working through a tech tree, and the tech tree allows you to unlock things in using a book, and then from the book you're able to add, like, put that into a crafting station and craft things out of it. So the book doesn't get destroyed or anything like that, but we have to research, like through collecting like fish or something like that. We can research how to like create a fishing shack and create fishermen, for example. And so it's all kind of stuff like that. So it just kind of adds interesting, like, an aspect to Minecraft that you can really create that living, breathing city that you've always wanted to have, which I think would be really cool to work with. Well, we're kind of creating our own really pretty looking city in Conquest over in the Draconia Survival series. I think they can really kind of build off of each other as we find interesting designs or ways to do things. We can kind of add those to the different worlds. So we'll have these two worlds going on here. We can kind of clear out this little area right here so we can get started and have something cool going on before the night steps in here too much. And then we can kind of be picking up all this wood that we can use. I'm really confused on why it's all jungle wood and oak leaves. Like, we're not going to be able to use jungle wood that often. Or again, we have to go find a jungle. That'll be nice. And then, yeah. So I think now that we have our home sweet home, we'll see where the series can go. And with that, guys, that'll be our first episode today of the new Kingdoms series, or whatever the hell we're going to call it. I don't really know. I've seen a lot of people doing similar series like this calling it Kingdoms. So for now, we're going to call it that until we have a name for the city. So you guys can think of names for that kind of stuff or whatever. Let me know. Anyways, just let me know what you guys think about this. I'm really excited to get started here and seeing where we can take this series. It'll be pretty fun. I've always enjoyed playing this kind of stuff. I've never gotten too into it. I'm excited to kind of keep it going with you guys here. So, what is that? I was gonna end the series and, like, you know, just kind of chill and go do my own thing, but we're gonna run away because we're also starving. I'm so Alright, well, I'm just gonna end it here and deal with this guy, and see you guys next time. So as always, have a good one, and I will see you guys later.